This morning, Minnesota state government is mostly shut down after Democrats and Republicans couldn't agree on closing a $5 billion budget deficit. Minnesota, it turns out, is one of many states facing major budget troubles as a new fiscal year begins today. CBS News business and economics correspondent Rebecca Jarvis joins us now. So the Minnesota government shut down overnight. Why is this happening, though? How are we getting to this point?
We've gotten to this point because state governments, like our national government, are having issues balancing their own budgets, but they actually have to balance their budgets. They cannot move forward with deficits like the national government can. And what we're seeing are Republicans and Democrats, just like they're clashing on a national level, they're clashing on a state level. In the state of Minnesota, it's over a $5 billion budget gap. They've been mum about it, but they've basically been pushing the can down the road again. And what we're seeing is that's coming to a head here because they've got to get it done. They couldn't get it done, and now they've got padlocks on the doors of the Capitol.
And as we mentioned, it's not just Minnesota facing these issues. There are a number of other states as well at risk.
Yeah, and if you look at a map of the country, what you see is across the country, there are issues facing shutdown across the country. We have Minnesota, of course, Iowa, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Oregon, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. These are all states that are facing shutdowns because of major budget deficits and because of clashes at the state level between lawmakers.
Give us an idea of what you mentioned. You know, the Capitol is padlocked this morning, but what exactly would a shutdown entail beyond that?
There are a lot of goods and services that are state-run, and as a result, those too, if they're not considered essential, they too are facing closures. And in Minnesota, for example, a number of them are closed. It's particularly a problem because it's the July 4th weekend here, and a number of these things, from the state parks to the state zoos, to also items like, for example, things that people use like highway rest stops on a weekend like this. The state lottery and racetracks, they're all closed. And then there are the services that people rely on. For example, the state capitol, it's padlocked now. State child care assistance is closed. State education department, that is shut down. So these are things, road construction projects even, are things that are closed. And then account for the jobs, because there are job losses as well here. State workers have been furloughed in the state of Minnesota, and we're talking about almost 40,000 people who have a big question mark in front of their job right now.
Wow, not much of a holiday weekend for those folks. Rebecca, thanks.